Hey there guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 9. If you are new here to Vlogmas, welcome. My name is Tasha and I have a very small crochet business where I make crochet plushies and other fun stuff. So welcome, and if you have been following along with Vlogmas up to this point, welcome back to another fun day of crochet projects and just other fun life events. So I have a new fun project that I want to do with you guys today, and I have two different reasons for wanting to do this. One, Vlogmas. But two, I have a market next Saturday, so I need to make something that's holiday related that possibly could be sold later, even though it's not Christmas. So I will show you what I mean. So let's go over what I want to make. In the video, I will have already made it at the very end. So I'm gonna go ahead and post a picture of the final product of what it's gonna look like here. And then I'm gonna show you guys the materials that I'm going to use, and we're gonna be making creatures that fit inside of ornaments. So on Amazon a couple weeks ago, I was preparing for Vlogmas and I purchased these plastic balls that come apart. I kept thinking to myself, if I want to put a plushie in a plastic ornament, it's got to fit, right? You can't just like spray paint it or put tinsel inside of it. It's got to be able to open. So this is the plastic ball, and then after you put your item inside of it, it closes. And then it's got a little hole at the top for you to put a ribbon. You can see that little hole right there for a ribbon or string or whatever you decide to use. Quite a lot come in this pack. You can order smaller packs or you can order larger packs. I wanted to have a good amount, so I purchased the 50-piece pack, and they are 3.9 inches. I'm looking at the Amazon link, and this was $46, which makes each ball 94 cents. I don't think that's that bad. These may last me 2 Christmases or over 2 seasons, which is fine. So first of all, I went ahead and purchased these. I will link all these items in the description down below if you want to make your own. And then I also purchased Christmas ribbon. Now you can purchase or use whatever you have. I'm just letting you know I ordered these. If I don't end up liking this ribbon, I might just use this for Christmas presents. But let's just look at the ribbon and see what it looks like. And I want to make sure I show you guys my sweater. I wore something special today for Vlogmas Day 9. This is a pack of ribbon. And I feel like once I open this, they're gonna be everywhere. And it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It comes with 20 different ribbons. I will just hold one up and show it to you. And it is fabric ribbon, not the shiny ribbon. I really wanted fabric ribbon because it is easier to tie it. This is just plain red. There's a bunch of different ones. We have stripes. We have candy canes. So you can put whatever ribbon that you would like that goes with your plushie that you have inside. This one just says Merry Christmas, but there are some that are not Christmas related, like snowflakes. The ribbon that I ordered, I received 20 rolls of 100 yards, and it was $13.98. The next item that I'm gonna use is snow. So I got a little bit fancy, and I got this from Pottery Barn, and it's just because I was at Pottery Barn. They had it on sale for Black Friday, and so I purchased it. It's called Faux Snow. They do sell this at Michael's, Hobby Lobby. They probably sell it on Amazon, but I went ahead and just got it because I talked my husband into it while I was buying something else at Pottery Barn. So the next thing that we need are plushies. So I need a plushie that fits inside of this ball. My first idea are penguins. Everybody I've seen making these makes penguins, but there are a bunch of other things that we could try out. So the first thing that I'm gonna make today are some penguins, and then I have to figure out how to get the penguin in here and stick it down. I'm thinking I'm going to be hot gluing the penguin to the bottom of the circle, like right here, and then close it up, add a little snow, close it up, and then done. So that's what I think is gonna happen. Will that actually happen? I hope so, but you never know. So let's go ahead and check out my sweater. This is a sweater that I wore to a family ugly sweater party last year, although in my opinion, it's not ugly. And it is, does it sing? I did have one that sings. It has a llama, a cat riding a llama. Like, how cute is this? Let me back up. And it has pockets, which is perfect. and it's freezing outside, so it's perfect for the weather. Let's go ahead and talk about what is the first pattern I'm going to make. So I'm going to be making a penguin, and I want it to be a good sized penguin. I don't want it to be a little mini penguin. I want it to fill up the white. I want it to fill up the ball. So I'm going to search real quick for the pattern that I want to use, go choose my yarn, and then I'll come back. I finally found the pattern. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure I purchased this pattern on Etsy, but when I go to search for it, I can't find it, and then I have to actually search for the name of the creator, which is Haru Crochets. And I love this penguin pattern. It has it has 9 different birds, which I will possibly be making these for these ornaments. I'm gonna go ahead and go pick out my yarn. I'm gonna start with the penguin, like the traditional penguin, and then we will go from there. But I'm mostly interested to see how the penguin fits in the ball and if this is a good size pattern for this. But you definitely could put like a bee inside, would be really, really cute. Like a Christmas colored bee would be adorable. And I'm sure you guys can give me other ideas of what could fit inside the ball, because I will be making them today for Vlogmas, but I'm going to continue making them until my next market. Okay, I found some yarn. I keep all of my chenille yarn in my spare bedroom under the bed, as you probably already know, but I had to go in there and get it. So I have this yarn, which is Naughty Ball, and then I have this one. I think I'll pair these two together to make one of the penguins, and then I also thought I would make a purple one, and then I have orange yarn for the feet. So we're gonna make our first one and then decide if it's a good size for the ornament ball. Unfortunately, when I was making my penguin, I was almost done, and I looked at the coloring, and I was completely off. Like, I don't know what I did, but I had to frog the entire thing and start again. So I'm at this point of the penguin, and I'm deciding on the size of the eyes. So I'm gonna try 12s, and then I'm gonna try 14s. Even now, the coloring on the penguin looks off, and I don't know why. So, but I'm hoping when it gets into the ornament that people won't notice that as much. These look too small. This is what it looks like right now. The eyes do not look centered. No. Maybe if I come down a little bit. And I'm gonna be leaving because we're taking David out for Italian tonight, and when I get back, I will make more penguins. I'll make more birds. I'll make more ornaments. I'm not sure what I'm gonna make. So there are the eyes. When I put the beak on, I think it'll look a little better. I'm gonna stuff him and then sew him up, go to dinner, and then we will try to put him into the plastic ball when I get back. I'm back from dinner, and we had a really nice time with David. If you don't know who David is, he's my youngest son, and he just came back from college for Christmas break, so we're super happy to have some time with him. But I was able to finish my little penguin. He definitely has a few things wrong with him. I just made another penguin, and he looks like completely different. So I think he's passable as an ornament. I tried a couple things. I added a little dot of hot glue down here to keep him in place, and I think that works if the plushie is rolling around too much or like face down or on their back. But if your plushie fits pretty nicely in there, you won't have to do that. I was also considering whether I needed to tape it shut on the sides, and I decided it's pretty secure, and I don't know if the person who purchases it wants to open it and take the plushie out. I don't know. But I went ahead and grabbed some ribbon and finished this off. And now I'm moving on to my second penguin, which is this two-toned purple one. And this one is turning out way better. I'm paying way more attention to the pattern. And I'm just getting ready to finish this one up and get it into its little ornament ball. done, and I think next I'm gonna make a chick with a Christmas tree hat, and it also comes with a Santa hat. It's a free pattern on Instagram. I will put the maker on the screen because I cannot pronounce it, but I'm gonna be using Naughty Pony Yellow, and I think Naughty Pony Blue, and I think this is Premier Parfait Red for the little dots all over the Christmas tree. I have this color green for the Christmas tree. I really wanted Christmas green, but I don't have it. But I do have Naughty Ball, so I might use this. And this might come out a little smaller. I'm kind of concerned the tree might be a little too tall and may not fit inside the ornament. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this. And I also have orange for the beak and the feet. It's the next day, but I made a few more ornaments and I want to show them to you guys. And they turned out so cute. I just got my hair done, you can probably tell. So today I'm filming day 9 and day 10. So this is day 9, and then you'll probably see me in this outfit again for day 10. Okay, so let me get this little chicken back in here. I made some with chickens, and I gave her side wings so that she would have more bulk to her inside the plastic ball. And then, oh darn it, I thought the black and white checked ribbon just goes perfectly. Okay, she is definitely wonky. I will have to fix her. The black and white check goes perfectly with the chicken. I made 2 different chickens. I made a speckled chicken, and then I made a beige chicken. So you can see how she's like off to the side. So I'm just trying to figure out, should I put her in there with some hot glue, or should I leave it like this? Sometimes the plushies sit perfectly nice. For example, I made this chick last night with a green Christmas tree hat, and this is probably my favorite one out of all of the ones that I made. It's a free pattern on Instagram, and I will link it down below, but it is the cutest one I think that I made, and it took me so long. So you make this whole entire tree, and then you have to go back and crochet in the front loop only for every single row. And then you have to embroider all the Christmas lights. But look how cute this guy is. So adorable, and it fits perfectly inside the ball. Except I put it upside down. Let me put it the correct way. So I think I should probably make more of those, even though I don't want to. Okay, so that's 6 in total. I have the 2 chickens, the chick with the Christmas tree hat, and then I have my 3 penguins. See, this one I hot glued to the bottom, so it perfectly sits there. These 2 I did not hot glue to the bottom, so they're just kind of floating around inside. The purple one and the blue one. So I have 3 penguins. And I had an idea later on to make some Pokemon characters. I feel like I'm definitely going to have people come to my next market who like Pokemon. And I thought I could find some like minis. I mean, there are so many different things I could put in these balls. It's ridiculous. Like I could do all kinds of different things. I could do bees. I could do cows. I really like the holiday characters, but some people may not want a holiday character. They may want something like a chicken. So that's what I'm probably going to work on next. A frog would be cute. So I'm going to kind of do a little research and see if I can find another, like a Pokemon character that's small that could go inside. I've actually never crocheted a small Pokemon character before. I've done some pattern tests for some larger Pokemon characters, but never little ones. I just brought this tree in from my Christmas decorations, one that I wasn't using, and I'm going to try to hang my little ornaments from it just to see if it would work at the market. So I'm going to put my chicken on there. They're a little bit big for these branches, but it might work. I think I could probably hang a few of them, but maybe not all of them that I'm going to be bringing, and then just kind of rotate it out. Today I went to the store to drop off my Santa pickles, and I had to ask the girl to print the barcodes for me. And even though I've sent 5 emails to the owner asking for those barcodes, And finally, I just went down and said, I'm just going to come down there with my pickles. So hopefully, you know, you can have the barcodes ready. Of course, they weren't. This is one of the reasons why I want to pull out of the store. Not only are they charging me too much, but when I communicate with them, they're not communicating back. And the whole situation's frustrating. Look how cute. Oh, she's sideways again. I might have to attach her to the bottom. I'm trying not to attach them to the bottom because what if the people that buy these, what if the little kid wants to take them out? Or what if the person wants to take them out of the ball? And then now they're like permanently attached. What do you think? Should they be permanently attached like an ornament, or should they be in there like this loosely? I'm just not sure. I looked for a Pokemon small pattern that I could fit in these balls, and I couldn't find one. I found like medium-sized Pokemon. I remember Robin with Knotting Hook Crochet. Robin, if you're watching, I know I've seen you make small Pokemon. So if you have a, you know, like a Pokemon that's about this size that you know of, can you just share it with me or share it in the chat? Not the chat. Can you share it in the comments? For anybody else that wants to make a Pokemon ornament. These are so cute. Oh my gosh. This is a really cute way to display them. I need a high branch. There we go. Okay, is that all of them? I think that's all the ones I've made. So this is probably what I can display. I of course need to get some fairy lights. So I will try to run out tomorrow to Michael's and get some fairy lights because this tree would look magical with fairy lights. So cute. Today I had to go to the doctor, which was so fun to wait for an hour in the waiting room. And I made 2 more of these little hats for the chick with the Christmas tree hat. I thought I might as well use my time wisely, so I sat there and made these. And this is so funny. I usually use a 4.5 millimeter hook or maybe a 5, and all I had was my 6.5, and I thought that's never gonna work. It's gonna have huge holes in it. It didn't. It worked out just fine. I kept a tight tension, and actually I think it might have been a little easier. I'm at the very end of my second little chick, and I was thinking this would be really cute if I just made it shorter and didn't do so many rounds at the top, and then it would just be like a rounder chick, sort of like the chicks with hats pattern that I already make. Finished my second chick. He kind of looks like red, white, and blue Christmas tree, but he's still cute. I could probably add pink lights or maybe orange lights to make it look more like Christmas lights, but he's ready to go into his ornament. I chose this striped ribbon because it goes really well with his hat. I just added a new detail to my little chick with the Christmas tree hat. I had these little pom-pom balls, and I think it looks so cute compared to just me embroidering. Like, I wish I would have done all of them that way, but look how cute he is. So cute. Look how cute he is. His face got a little squished because it's a little bit small for him, but I love the effect. So this is the best size. If they're not falling around, this is really the best size. Okay, let's choose a ribbon for him or her. How about the candy cane ribbon? That one's, it doesn't get any cuter than that, you guys. So cute. I hope that these ornaments inspired you guys, and maybe you might want to try this out. Let's hang the last one on the tree. I think that is just about the right amount for the tree. And then if I make any more, which I told you I want to make Pokemon, so don't forget to share your Pokemon pattern if you have one, because I definitely want to put some like trending characters in here as well as cute ones. So here is my plushie ornament tree that I will be taking to the market on Saturday. Super excited about that. That's going to be Vlogmas day 11, day 12. I can't remember. It's going to be like coming up soon. So thank you for coming along with me today while we made this ornament tree. And I don't even know what tomorrow's going to be, but you will find out tomorrow. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.